Senator Flake is taking the stand for veterans across the country. Yesterday, he testified before the Senate Veterans Affairs Committee, advocating for his bill, the Veterans Treatment Court Improvement Act. The bill would increase outreach specialist staff for treatment courts across the country and will expand access for struggling veterans. In his hearing, Flake recalled his visit to the Mesa Municipal Court in April.
Let me tell you, there is no experience or no substitute for seeing this experience firsthand. Even though it's a courtroom setting, there's a camaraderie and collaboration that you just don't see in a traditional courtroom setting.
Flake said although the program has been successful, the demand for outreach specialists is outpacing its ability to serve all veterans. Last year, Cronkite News reporter Dillon Eddy heard from both judges and veterans who said the program works.
Within 72 hours, I was back in Philadelphia, and 4 days later, I was arrested for aggravated assault.
Timothy Wynn, a combat Marine who served honorably during the invasion of Iraq, found himself spiraling out of control.
You know, I used drugs and alcohol to cope with, what I now know as PTSD.
Wynn was arrested 7 times, but instead of being sent to prison, he entered into the Veterans Treatment Court system, which he says saved his life.
All of a sudden, you're kind of focused on a mission again. That's what we're used to, and that mission, of course, is recovery.
What exactly is a Veterans Treatment Court? A video provided by Justice for Vets explains.
These veterans-only courtrooms offer treatment, accountability, and structure, while connecting them to benefits they have earned. If there is no Veterans Treatment Court available, they may end up in jail, separated from family, without treatment, and stuck in a cycle from which they may never recover.
These treatment courts grow out of similar diversion courts for mental illness and drug addiction. Judge Robert Russell explained an encounter that he had with a Vietnam vet in these similar courts, which led him to create the first veteran treatment court in Buffalo back in 2008.
He was standing erect. His his stance was slightly parted. His hands was behind his back. And he looked me direct in the eyes and said, "Judge, I'm going to try harder."
Kingman Municipal Court Judge Jeffrey Singer said this in regards to the establishment of treatment courts.
I just think they're wonderful because it gives veterans who serve their country a second chance. They're in a lot better place in life when they graduate the program than when they first entered into the program.
That was Dillon Eddy reporting in D.C. last year. With 2.5 million Americans who have served in Iraq and Afghanistan, the hope is that these treatment courts can ease the transition home.